Derek with the Lemonex. We're here in Old Bridge, New Jersey. This townhouse development, and this is a middle townhouse. It's a rental property, and there's definitely some history of squirrel activity. So I guess the landlord must be out of town or state. He's gonna have to come take a look at this. You can see all the holes. I mean, all the vents are popped out, and you can see the side end cap where it's just pried off. Like, who cares? You can see all the insulation, where all the squirrels probably, they can just climb any part of the structure. They can climb up the siding. They can just do the wood, no problem. So these squirrels, definitely, they're everywhere. This is in February. This has been going on. This situation has been going on for a long time. Who knows? Who knows what measures were taken in the past? Hopefully, I can navigate this roof safely. See all the weak, dry rotted spots. It's just easy for animals to get into. And you can see all the insulation. This has been going on for some time. Yeah. So I can handle this job. This repair has got to get. You have to redo the wood. Use metal. I mean, it's just paper thin. So we have a contracted license, so we can legally do this work. If we did this work and then we got hassled by inspectors or whatnot, like, we can get, we can show that we're licensed. We got a ladder truck, one of our ladder trucks. So it's good. It took about a year to get our contractor's license to work with our pest company. I kind of had to demonstrate that, make sure our insurance covered this extra work, and that we checked everything out. So this is good. Like, we're capable of doing this work and standing behind it. And then the neighbor's side, they're just going into the neighbor's side. So yeah, they put metal. So somebody's already addressed this part of the house, but they kind of run together. And then they, infest this shared part of the attic, and then goes into the main attic here. So I'm sure there's a lot of contamination inside this attic space, but that's a different story. Let's see if I can safely get on this roof. I already looked on the other side, so it's probably, I'm holding this camera. It's probably better if I use some safety gear and put something here. I see a lot of weak spots. I'm going to take some pictures. So what I would do, most companies don't do trapping. They do like one-way exclusion, try to force the squirrel out. But then they just never go away. They live in the trees. And they'll just keep working on this house. And people are really particular about their property. Here, now I'm on the neighbor's property. I can get harassed that I'm trespassing. Like that, as if I'm an inspector causing trouble or something. But that's why we have our decals and everything on our house, on our truck. So this is gonna require some work here. Get some metal, put some metal on there. First we wire it off, and then put metal on top. So because they can easily just chew through this. See how the metal's just kind of tacked on there. They didn't even bend it. I mean, you could buy a piece. They didn't even use anything. It's like tapped it on. It's like real loose. I don't know. So that's why it's better to use wire. Yeah, and then cap it off. I like these wood. In this case, get the wood, seam it off with seaming plates, paint it, and then put metal over it. And we document, we take pictures and we document like that. So these things are nailed from inside. Some nails. You can see how they're running around. Alright, well I'm going to work up the quote. You get into these ridge vents too. These ridge vents, they squeeze inside. And there's supposed to be like a little screen in there. So I like to, you know, these are real weak. So I like to shroud these with the wire. But this is really bad. It needs a little bit of cleanup as well. Oh boy. If this gentleman were to sell the house, he would have to have cleanup done. To remove all that insulation, that would be very expensive. Alright. Hopefully I get this job. I'm very capable. And have to remove the squirrels, and they're sharing 2 properties. So I'm going to have to button up this side too. Trap all the squirrels. I highly recommend a year warranty with this one. So if he doesn't want to pay that, I mean, see what I can work out. But I'm actually have to secure both units, really. I'm not going to tell him that. That's just the underlying risk I take when I do a job. Also, there's a drip edge beneath those shingles. I'll probably have to reinforce. And then I probably have to be proactive and put traps out every season and catch them throughout the year. You know, have to maintain this. Squirrels have a memory, and they'll keep wanting to return, especially with all that contamination in the attic. All right. If I get this job, I'll make a nice documentation of this, and that would be very helpful. Derek with the Lemonex. Thank you for watching.